Hello, this is my final exam. I'm going to go through, read the questions, and then give my answers. Number one is, what skills did you expect to gain from this class? I expected to gain more, being comfortable with public speaking and gain more confidence. 2, please list and define terms and concepts of the interpersonal communication chapters that you will apply to your specific interpersonal communication interactions in the future. Give 2 examples. I need to keep up with my nonverbal communication, which is messages expressed by others than linguistic means. And then listening, the process wherein the brain reconstructs electrochemical impulses generated by hearing into representations of the original sound and gives them meaning. I know sometimes with the way I carry myself nonverbally, obviously, that I can seem unapproachable, and I want to work on that. And then listening, I just need overall practice on my listening skills, just so also too when my daughters grow older, when they do come to communicate with me and talk to me, they know that I'm listening to them and they have my undivided attention. 3, please describe your strongest presentation and the qualities that made it your strongest. Please describe one of your classmates' speeches and you felt the strongest and why. I thought my informative speech was my strongest. I thought I did a good job giving facts and seeing how sometimes ads and magazines aren't always what they seem, and what happens with our meat consumption and how animals are being treated in the process of that. I thought Dion did a good speech. He did good at describing the problem and how we can fix it, and he brought in his personal touch because he could relate to it, and he told his story and how he got help, and so he helped describe a solution. 4, what organization patterns did you use to organize your interview speech? I used cause and effect. I did cause and effect is first discuss something that happens and then discuss the effects. I felt it aided with me letting my audience know the ramifications of deploying parents, like when the parent leaves the child and how that affects the child in either school or home life attitude. 5, what method of informing did you use in your informative speech? Please define the methods of your informing you used and describe the specific techniques you used during your speech to let the audience know your method of informing. I did explaining. Explanation clarifies ideas and concepts that are already known but not understood by an audience. I believed I'd help them understood what happened to the animals in the factory farms. 6, what techniques did you use to get your audience to actuate your persuasive speech? Proposition, desired outcome, or directness of approach? I think I use the convincing. When you set out to convince an audience, you want to change the way the members think. I think it changed the way the audience viewed how meat is produced and entertained maybe the ideas of incorporating Meatless Mondays into their routine. 7, describe technique you use to make decisions and solve any problems that may have occurred in your group chapters. We didn't do one that I remember, so I don't have anything on that. 8, how was your public speaking skills improved over the course? Define terms and cite the textbook. I used the things that I felt I worked on was the use of manipulators. One body part grooms, massages, rubs, holds, fidgets, pinches, or picks, otherwise manipulates other body parts on page 81. I think I improved over that. I tried to not fidget. I am a fidgeter. I'm fidgeting right now. Maybe I didn't improve that much on it, huh? But when I stood up in front of the audience, I tried not to do that. I tried not to show my uncomfortableness, but I know my stammering probably gave that away. 9, what did your instructor write were your strengths, and what did your classmates say you did well with consistently? I don't remember getting any strengths from the instructor. I just read over my last sheet and I didn't see any strengths on that. My classmates said I showed passion and Someone put that I had good voice projection. 10, what was the theme in your areas for improvement from the instructor? How did you work on these in your speech? 10, she said I needed improvement with reading from my notes, and I tried to make more eye contact with the audience, but I know in my speeches I gave a lot of statistics and facts and a lot of quoting, so I had to do a lot of reading, but I know that was a fault of mine, and I know that I did it. But I also tried to make more eye contact and between the notes readings to would help with my voice projection and not just having my face down the whole time. 11, what do you think you could have done better in your performances? I think I could have done better with reading from my notes. Maybe I should not have had so many facts in there or quotes that I needed to read. That probably could have helped with my memory of remembering what I wanted to say. And I probably could have practiced more at home. So I did feel more comfortable with what I was saying, so I could reduce the stammering that I did. I plan on being a manager someday, so with this presentation, stuff I've learned from speech class, I hope I can continue to get more comfortable and more grounded with my public speaking because I will have to speak to my employees. And I want to portray to them my confidence in myself and what I am saying to them if I want them to work for me and work effectively for me. So that is what I've learned from this class. Thank you.